Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. The video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Shout out to Joe Budden, man. I believe Joe Budden got like a million and a half subscribers. To see this man go from, a rapper to being on TV to now having a very successful channel, right? I just think I think that is great, and I wish him nothing but the best. He's had some crazy interviews on there, as far as case in point, Dr. Umar Johnson. I believe he also had Nicki Minaj on there and a few other very well-known rappers come on his podcast show. But even just with him, his take on a lot of things as far as music and all the other things has always been spot on. And these are the conversations that we love to have. In this one in particular, this is the conversation that we love to have, man. I have not seen this video yet. I had somebody send this to me. Send me a couple of the snippets, actually. But in this snippet, it was titled Dr. Umar speaks on his opinion on Black women. So I'm interested to hear what he has to say. I wouldn't call him a panderer per se, but I would say he's on thin ice. I wouldn't call him a panderer, honestly, though, because I don't watch it religiously, but I have watched several of his live sessions. I've attended one of his seminars, actually a couple of his seminars. One was, if I'm not mistaken, one was in Miami, two was in Broward, and stuff like that. So I think I've attended 3 or maybe 4 seminars within the last 10 years. But anyway, whatever. Let's get into it, y'all.
The beautiful black woman syndrome. It's almost a curse, okay?
Agreed.
Exactly. Here's what I'm saying. Number one, y'all date earlier when you look good. Statistics show it. When a black woman is attractive, she's sexualized earlier. She loses her virginity earlier. When you have a beautiful daughter, you got to be on her ass because the hounds will be. But here's the point that I want to make. Because they're so beautiful, Joe, guess what? When the brothers in college was trying to holler with that wedding ring, oh, no, I look too good for that. Ain't no marriage coming in my 20s.
My options.
Thank you. Then the 30s came. The 30s came. Brothers came with the ring. Oh, no. I'm still enjoying this.
Ain't slowing me
then
down.
She gets 43, 44, 45.
Now I'll take the
now she ready to settle down.
I'll take the post office worker.
Right.
I'll take the post
stay
office
with me.
worker now.
And because black men are not dropping at her feet with proposals like they were in her 20s and in her 30s, now she's on YouTube talking about black men ain't shit. They not serious. They don't want to build a family. Time out. You done had about 30 black men who came for your finger in marriage, and you turned them all down because you thought you was too fucking cute to settle down. And now you in your mid-40s, brothers ain't breaking their neck to wedge you out, and now the men ain't shit.
No listen.
Wait, Mal, is that you? Mal, is that you?
Oh, shit. Stay here.
Not necessarily.
Don't save us.
No,
you don't look.
You know what that's called, Dr. Umar Johnson? It's 2 words. Dr. Umar Johnson, do you know what that word is called? That term, I should say. I'm sorry. Do you know what that term is called? When she hits 40, there's a certain saying it's called the wall. And that wall is undefeated. What did he just say? He talked about the beautiful black woman syndrome, right? And first of all, yes, let's just talk about what he spoke on in the beginning. Yes, the beautiful black woman syndrome, it is a real thing. And it tends to happen or starts when she's younger, right? She's in school. She has boys writing love notes and love letters for her. I remember I was in 2nd grade, right? We used to have ice cream day, I think on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. We used to have ice cream day on Wednesday, and I'm a 90s baby. So back then in the 90s, the ice cream was I think 50 cents or something like that. And there was this one girl that used to sit at the lunch table. I'm over here thinking, oh, I'm about to get her now. I done bought her. I done spent my little 2 quarters. I done spent my little 50 cents on this ice cream bar. I'm going to give it to her. She going to be my girl. Gave her the ice cream bar. I said, hey, I said her name. Just wanted to give you this. I feel like you should have that. Like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'm still in third grade, y'all. I can't really talk to him like obviously how I am now. We third grade, whatever. And so she reaches over, she's like, "Oh, thank you." I said, "That's it?" She's like, "I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these ice cream bars." I said, "Wait, what?" I looked down, bro. The girl had like 6, 7 ice cream bars. I said, "It starts young." At that point, she probably realized what she has or who she is. That transitions from second, third grade, and we're going to fast forward to high school. 16, 17, 18. Now she got grown-ass men buying her this, that, and third just to get her attention. It's gold to her head. She thinks, "Oh my God, I got all these dudes. I got this man, I got that man. That. I told y'all, when I was a freshman in high school, I was 13, 14 years old. I was a freshman in high school. Girls that was my age, 14, 15 years old, was already getting pregnant by grown-ass 20, 30-year-old, 40-year-old men. Girls were getting dropped off by 30, 40-year-old men to high school. And I'm sitting there looking at her like, "That's your daddy or something? Who's that?" "Oh, that's my sugar daddy." I'm a freshman in high school. I didn't even know what that term meant back then. Speed it up to 20s, mid-20s. Now she at the peak. 22, 24, she's at the peak of her dating phase in the dating world. She's at the peak of the peak. If she's taking really good care of herself, by the time she gets to 30, 32, she's still in the peak. But unfortunately, in a lot of cases, that's not the case. It is what it is. It's up for another day, whatever. 40s. That's the drop off for a lot of. Yeah, we have a couple women like Gabrielle Union, who still looks amazing. What's her name? Sophia. What's her name? The lady that just played in that new Netflix movie, Rebel Moon, I believe, with the Zack Snyder film. I think her name is Sophia something. I can't remember her name. She's like 42 or 44. A lot of people don't know. People thought she was 20 years old. No, bro, she's in her 40s. She looks extremely good for her age. But out not count her, for the most part, a lot of them, by the time they hit 40, it's a wrap. It goes downhill. She's trying to figure out what's going on. Why aren't guys shooting their shot at me anymore? She's walking through Walmart. Back when she was young, she used to walk through the goddamn grocery store. She couldn't even make it to the cart before having 2, 3, 4 dudes pull up on her. "Hey, let me get your name, let me get your number." Walking around the goddamn grocery store, about 5, 10 dudes shooting their shot at her. Dudes stacking the onions, looking at her. "Yo, let me get your number." Dudes scanning her items. "Yo, man, you don't mind if I get your number, dude?" To go from that to having probably 0, if not maybe 1 dude try to holler at her, it messes with them mentally. It's called the wall, sir. Dr. Umar. This is let me keep going. My bad, y'all. I did not mean to monologue that long. My bad.
Okay, she said it's not her.
You don't look the same.
Right. Well, not necessarily.
Wait.
They still look good.
No, they still look
If
good.
you don't put your fucking computer
they
away.
still may look good. You don't look the same. And not just that, that black man now has ascended to the point where he's single and he got the 30-year-olds and the 28-year-olds still checking for him. He 40 now, he got the pick of the litter.
That's true.
He got the pick of the litter
That's true.
now.
But the other thing too, when you're a black man in your 40s and you meet a fine ass sister in her 40s, it don't mean nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
But you have to entertain the idea. How did a woman this fine
slip through the cracks?
She damaged. She got a bunch of shit coming to the table with it.
So you automatically a little on defense because you like, shit, she bad as shit, never been married or no kids, never lived with a man. Like, are you psycho?
What's wrong with you?
Yes, yes, Dr. Umar, yes, you have a point. But sir, you just moved the goalpost. That gentleman just brought up an amazing point. And you kind of pushed the goalpost. He didn't really disregard it because he did acknowledge what he said to an extent, but he moved the goalpost. I don't like that. What did that gentleman in the chair next to him just say? Oh, when a man reaches that level, what tends to happen? He's able to have the pick of the litter. When a man reaches his 40s, and he's actually on his job financially, handling his goddamn business, he's able to get women 20s, 25, 30s, 40s, and 50s. Hell, women in their 30s and 40s, 50s would love to have this damn man. They'd be happy. Oh my gosh, struck gold. But that 40-year-old man is able to pull a young ass woman. I'm going to depending on when I drop this video, I have a video coming out of an older Asian dude pulling a young woman. He got her pregnant. A young ass 18, I think she was 18, 19 years old. Got her pregnant. 40-year-old dude, but he got his stuff together. People in the conversation like, bro, how does old ass man get this 18, bad little 18, 19-year-old chick? He got his money together. What y'all want him to do? He has the options. Those are things that tend to happen. I did not like that Dr. Umar moved the goalpost on that, but let's touch on what he just said. As far as how should I word this, man? When you're 40 years old, right, you're able to get whatever you want to get. And if you're on your job, you're able to get whatever you want to get, whoever you want to get. The problem in the dating world, now in my opinion, the problem in the dating world is you will have women get mad at that same 40-year-old woman. Even, let's just say they both 40, 45, right? You have the 40, 45-year-old woman get mad at that 40, 45-year-old man for dating the woman 10, 15, 20 years, in some cases, younger than he is. And it's a place, in my opinion, it stems from jealousy, it stems from envy, because we all know in most cases, in majority, women that's in that age range will not be able to pull a 20-year-old dude, and if they pull him, it's just going to be for sex, but be able to pull a man at that age compared to a 40-year-old man, case in point, Marcus Houston, and actually finding a wife with this young woman. In most cases, if we're going to be honest, that's just how it goes. A lot of them don't like that. A lot of them get upset about that, but that's the truth of the matter, sir. Again, like I said, earlier in this video, it's called the wall. That's what it's called. And it's there for a reason, which is one of the main reasons why, or the main questions that I've asked a lot of black women is, at what age should a woman really focus on settling down and getting into a relationship? Let's keep going. Let me hear him finish this. Then, man, I ain't want this to be too long. My bad, y'all.
You married, but not telling me.
You're not giving him a pound.
You told me to sit down. Shut up.
Come on.
Yeah, please, Queen. Dap him up now, Queen. Read your ass.
Leave my sister alone. Leave my sister alone. Leave my sister alone.
When he
I want to hear her rebuttal.
There is no rebuttal. I agree with you.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Then don't rebut us.
Shout out to Joe Budden. Shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson. The full video as of now, since I've recorded this video, is not out yet on this channel. Hopefully by the time I get around to uploading this, it may be up, it may not be up. It is what it is. I'm still gonna do my part and tag the channel so that y'all can go ahead and follow them, subscribe, do whatever y'all gotta do, and then whenever it uploads, it uploads. But a great video, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching, and until next time, please, man, be safe, Erica.